Hello children, in today's video we'll talk about rocks and minerals from chapter number 2 of geography, that is inside our earth. The earth's crust is made up of various types of rocks and minerals. Any natural mass of mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust is called a rock. The different types of rocks may vary in color, size, and texture. There are mainly three major types of rocks, that is, igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. The first one, igneous rocks. The term igneous is derived from the Latin word ignis, which means fire. It is formed when the molten magma cools and becomes solid. Igneous rocks are also known as primary rocks. There are two types of igneous rocks: intrusive rocks and extrusive rocks. An intrusive igneous rock is formed when the molten magma cools down and solidifies deep inside the Earth's crust. For example, granite. An extrusive igneous rock is formed when the molten magma cools and solidifies at the surface of the Earth. For example, basalt. Sedimentary rocks. The term sedimentary is derived from the Latin word sedimentum, which means settle down. Rocks roll down, crack, and hit each other and are broken down into small fragments. These smaller particles are called sediments. These sediments are transported and deposited by wind, water, glacier, etc. These loose sediments are compressed and hardened to form layers of rocks. These types of rocks are called sedimentary rocks. For example, sandstone is made from grains of sand. These rocks may also contain fossils of plants, animals, and other microorganisms that once lived on them. The next is metamorphic rocks. The term metamorphic is derived from the Greek word metamorphos, which means change of form. These rocks are formed due to great heat and pressure over igneous and sedimentary rocks. For example, clay changes into slate and limestone into marble. Now we'll talk about the importance of the rocks. Rocks are very useful to us. The hard rocks are used for making roads, houses, and buildings. It is also used for different games like 7 stones, hopscotch, 5 stones, etc. Now, next is the rock cycle. One type of rock changes to another type under certain conditions in a cyclic manner. This process of transformation of the rock from one to another is called rock cycle. When molten magma cools, it solidifies to become igneous rock. When igneous rocks are broken down into small particles that are transported and deposited to form sedimentary rocks. When the igneous and sedimentary rocks are subjected to heat and pressure, they change into metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks, which are still under great heat and pressure, melt down to form the molten magma. This again can cool down and solidify into igneous rocks. Next we'll talk about the minerals. Rocks are made up of different minerals. They are naturally occurring substances with certain physical properties and definite chemical composition. These are used in industries, in medicine, in fertilizers, and as fuels like coal, natural gas, and petroleum. So, this is all about the rocks and minerals. We'll continue with a new topic in the next video. Thank you.